Well. First victory Monday to kick off 2024. And man, it sure feels good. What up, YouTube? LTH coming at you with a video. 713 to Bio City. We up in here. So, Houston, left Indy with a W. And I did say that Indy was and Houston were going to play tough. And safe to say that I wasn't surprised. And I predicted Houston would win by a score of 27-23. But as it turns out, the score was actually 29-27. So it's like 2 points off, as far as the margin of victory goes. But let's get into it. Man, it was but Joe Mixon had himself a day. Would have had like 2-3 TDs had the defense not made touchdown saving tackles. Yeah, the players were slipping, but no excuse. It happens here and there. Just got to keep their balance. But Joe Mixon had himself a debut as a Texan, along with Stephon Diggs catching 2 touchdowns, and Nico had himself a solid day, over 100 yards. Sucks he didn't get a TD. Tank Dell, was involved here and there. Would have had himself a TD had CJ Stroud had not underthrew him, which was nearly picked off, by the way. And yeah, Stroud had over 200 yards and 2 TDs, but safe to say he would have had 3 interceptions. Had one. The first one had the defender, Hill wasn't out of bounds. The second was the defender that was guarding there was able to corral it. And the third pick, which turned out to be negated thanks to defensive holding. So, would have had 3 interceptions, but which wasn't the case. But Stroud just got to throw it a little further away so the defender can't get to it. And yeah, it sucks. He was sacked 4 times. But hey, what can I say? Indianapolis D-line knows how to get at the quarterback. Starting with an effective pass rush. And Tunsil, he got to cut down on the false starts because been in the league long enough to figure out how to, minimize the pre-snap penalties. Kenyon Green had one of his own too, so that's total of 3 on the O-line, But other than that, that was the disciplinary was pretty, solid. But can it be cleaned up? Sure. And Jimmy Ward gave up some big play, got burnt. But like I posted on Twitter, that first Anthony Richardson bomb, which was accurate as hell, it was a hell of a throw for the Alec Pierce touchdown. I wasn't mad at that, And like I posted on Twitter, that Anthony Richardson throw was a hell of a throw. So, safe to say, I tipped my cap to that. But that second TD, blown coverage. And of course, Jimmy Ward got burnt. So, if you're the captain, man, gotta lead by example better. So, secondary was my big worry today. But Kalen Bullock got himself a pick today. Shout out to him to kick off 2024. First career pick. Love to see it. And Mario Edwards Jr. and Fatukasi each got a sack. So, team had 2. And the Texans, if I'm not mistaken, they handled the time of possession well. But I feel like this game could have been out of reach, had they not, had they not given up the big the big explosive plays through the air. Because, yeah, safe to say that they was letting the Colts hang around. You know, can't be doing that and expect to win games. Gotta keep the foot on the gas and keep the foot on their necks. And put them away. 2 TDs or more, I'll rock with it. But hey, Colts gave them a run for their money, but hey, Texans grinding it out to a win. And they held Jonathan Taylor to under 100 yards. The same Jonathan Taylor that was constantly owning the Texans since he's been in the league. But it was good watching their run defense hold Jonathan Taylor under 100 yards. Hell, he didn't even make 50 yards rushing. Well, he did have a touchdown, though, because of the block punt the Colts did. But held Richardson and Taylor under 100 yards, which was great. I think, would have had 2 picks had it not been for, had Toto hadn't had his hands up to deflect the ball, in which he looked pretty good, fielding pretty well today. Just need to keep balling out more consistently. Of course, until Christian Harris comes back. And that linebacker room going to be a lot even better, by the way. And yeah, I admit the linebacker core was my concern coming into the season. But, just got to keep filling in consistently and balling out till our key players come back. Jeff Okudah went down today with a yesterday with a hip injury. And Cam Akers and John Mechie were inactive, which sucks. Hopefully they can play next week against the Bears, who's coming to town next week and who rallied from a 17-3 deficit to beat the Titans thanks to their defense. But Dameon Pierce had some nice runs in here and there. But man, it was Joe Mixon who did his thing today. Had over 100 yards. Something I like to call taking the pressure off C.J. Stroud, because I did not want to go into 2024 with a non-existent running game relying on Stroud. So, thankfully, Joe Mixon was acquired. Man. Yeah. Not to mention, if I'm not mistaken, the Texans had over 400 yards of offense, including 200 yards plus yards rushing as a team. I mean, keep the defense, that's what an effective running game can do. Good patience, wear down the defense, all that. But yeah, the Texans got to clean some things up though. Starting with their secondary, got to tighten up a bit because, going again because Caleb Williams, because quarterbacks the Texans face will not hesitate to chunk the ball. So awareness got to be there. Cut down on the big plays because opposing big plays will kill you. So got to clean that up. Other than that, the defense didn't look too bad. Didn't look too bad at all. So Texans take the dub, move to 1-0 to kick off 2024. Shout out to Colts fans. Shout out to the Blue Horseshoe. It's a good game. Can't wait to see what Stroud and Richardson delivers next time they meet in Houston come October 27th, which is week 8. So, till then, let's enjoy this W and get ready for the Chicago Bears this coming week in the home opener, which shall be fun as well. So, till then, LTH checking on up out of here. except for 13. The Bio City, let's get it.